wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw.
Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm going to show you today how to make this little 2" by 2" cube using the envelope punch board. And I've actually used a framelit to cut out a window, and then you just put some window sheet inside that, and I've used part of the framelit to form the flower on top, and I've simply closed it with a half Velcro dot. And then, as you can see, I've got some ribbons inside that will form part of a hostess gift with a thank you card a bit later on. So anyway, we'll get on with today's project, and I've got a template that you can have a look at, and I'll put that up on my blog as well, so that you can see where the punching and everything goes. But today we're going to use some Bermuda Bay and a piece of card that measures 8.5 this way by 4 3/4, and we're going to start by scoring it, and I'm going to just score it every 2 inches. So 2, 4, 6 and 8, and the little piece on the end is just for the tab that we're going to make. We're using the gift bag punch board, which comes with its stylus already inside, and all you're simply going to do for this is line up your score lines. We'll start first at the very start, and line the edge of your card up with the start line and punch, and then move your score line over to the little tick mark on your gift bag punch board, making sure that your card's all the way through to the top, and punch. And then you will keep doing that all the way along. And I forgot to tell you, you need to score along the horizontal as well, matching up the score line and punch, and score along the horizontal, match up the score line. I've just missed a bit of scoring there. Match up the score line with the tick mark, score along the horizontal and punch. And the last one you're going to match up is your little tab at the bottom, and you're going to punch. Then you're going to turn it over, match up your little tab line and punch, score along your horizontal, and then just keep matching up your little tick mark with the score lines that you have, scoring along your horizontal each time. And the last one, and punch. Alright, so that's what we've got for our little 2 by 2 box. I just trim off these pieces here for the tabs, and then you can use the new tear tape or Tombow or whatever it is you've got, and we're going to just quickly burnish all these score lines, burnish all of those, and then if you want to, you can put a little shape in, and I'll show you how to do that with the Big Shot. Alright, so when you close up your box, here's your tab, and it actually goes on the back of your box. So that's the back. So you want to make the opposite side the front, and then I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and you'll see it fits nicely inside your Big Shot. and I'm using the Flower Fair framelets, these ones, and I'm actually using the little flower shape from there, and I'm just going to place that down over my cross, and you can place it in whatever angle you like. Put the cutting pad on top, roll it on through, and I'm using my magnetic platform so that the shape doesn't move. And I'll just lift that up and pop my big shot out of the way. If I just remove the shape, you can leave it like that if you want to, and then you can use the shape again as I did on the top here. And this is the Fun Flower Punch, the shape from the framelit, and then I've just used 2 of the petite petal punches and a little circle punch with a rhinestone in the middle. Your piece of window sheet needs to be about 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters, which is just short of 2 by 2, and place that in with sticky strip or the tear tape or whatever adhesive you want, and then just put your box together as you would normally put a box together. And I'm not going to worry about window sheet just for the time being, and I'll just show you. I'm just going to use some Tombow here, and so you just fold it over like that, having it all meet nicely. Hold it for a second, and then that's the back, so that's the piece I want to go in first, and this is the front, so this is where I've cut my shape out, so it's going to go in last. So I'm just going to pop these 2 side bits down, and I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of Tombow on each of them. I just find that gives you better stability for your box. Close that one up, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of Tombow on the front there like that, and close it over. Alright, making sure it's nice and square, and Tombow gives you that bit of wriggle room to square things up if they're not quite square. And then just with the end of my stylus or my scoring tool, I just squash those all down so it's nice and neat inside. And then all I do is put the 2 flaps in, and these 2 flaps, and I put a little bit of Velcro there to keep it down. So that's our box that we've got for you today, a little 2 by 2 inch box made with the gift bag punch board. Alright, that's all from me today. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.
Let us see inside your mind. You'll find